joined now by Kevin Nelson, the girls softball coach at Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Coach, you had said that this was the 40th straight HVL win for the Cougars. What does that record mean for you, or that streak mean for you?
Well, it means we've won a lot of tight ball games over the years, probably. You know, that means you're winning 13 games. There's 14 conference teams, and you're winning 13 games every year for the last 3 years. That puts Winona Cotter in there, and that puts Pine Island in there, and Rochester Lourdes and Stewartville, and some other teams that have been very solid over the years. So you look back, and we've had some awfully good teams. And it takes some breaks. You know, you've got to catch a break here or there somewhere along the line to keep that streak alive, and it's impressive. You know, I told the girls that whenever that streak gets broke, it'll really be tough for anybody to beat that streak, especially now when you go back to 43 feet, and there's going to be a lot more balls put into play, a lot more hits, a lot more home runs, those types of things. So, and teams have gotten better. You know, we used to be able to win fairly easily, and now it's a case of, you know, the other night we beat Pine Island 7-6. So it's been a fun 40 games.
You've said, even though this team is ranked number 2 in the state, I believe, you guys haven't reached your potential yet. What do you think is the potential for this squad?
You know, right now I guess our goal is to win a conference championship first. After that, you start looking at subsection championships and then section championships. They're fully capable of all three of them. There's no question in my mind about that. But in order to do that, we're going to have to reach our peak. And that's kind of been a little bit of the coaching philosophy that I've had, is the fact that we want to peak in May, not in April. So we've still got 2 weeks. We'll get through some. There's always different distractions through the course of a season. And the last one we have now is prom, which is this weekend, and hopefully we can get through that and then really concentrate on softball here for the last part of the season and into playoffs. And who knows? I mean, you look at last year, we were you know, one of the top 8 teams in the state, and I think we're fully capable of that or more once we get hitting on all cylinders or playing as well as we can, and we're just not there yet. We haven't played anywhere close to our perfect game.
Well, Amber Jentsch went 4 for 4 today, and it sounds like she's had a very good season for you up to this point.
And it was a quiet 4 for 4 today. You know, you look at her, and I wouldn't have guessed she went 4 for 4. So she's just been a dominant force. Like I said earlier to you, she's probably the best first baseman I've ever had defensively. She does not miss a ball over there. And now she's finally gaining the confidence at the plate. I told many coaches a couple years ago, our assistant coach, I said, if she doesn't break the school record for home runs in her career, we're not much of a coach, or I'm not much of a coach, because that girl can flat out hit the ball.